Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're back with some more Minecraft survival guide. So I know guys, it's been a while since I uploaded the survival guide videos and I'm really sorry for that. But in the last episode we got a few of the zombie villagers and we queued them over here, and I think the trades are still, yep, there's still one. So whenever we want we can trade with them, but this episode is definitely not going to be about that. But first I'm gonna show you what we have done in the off camera. It's not a very big thing, but it's quite something different. So let's go into the nether and I'll show you what else I did in the off camera. So, oh, these guys are angry on me. Okay, let's go. So a couple of episodes ago, if you remember, we went to the stronghold and we went to the end portal room. So what I have done is, to be easier, from here I made a path, and I didn't complete it yet, but I made this partial stone brick area. I have dug out a little bit of this place, and yeah, that portal right there, I'll show you what it does. So this one is a new one, definitely, from what I have shown you in the previous videos, because this one was a new one. And yeah, so this one directly leads us into the portal room, and we just need that one thing, that one eye of ender to be placed in that, so that we can activate the portal. So this episode is going to be about how to prepare for the fight with the ender dragon we're gonna have soon. So you might be asking, what are we going to do, and like, why a whole video on it? So ender dragon fight is an important as well as a risky fight we're gonna have. So yeah, it's not taking an OP bow or sword and hitting, just one-shotting anything like this sheep or that creeper over there using my bow, and I missed that. Yep. So we just one-shot that with our OP bow, but it's gonna be way too hard compared to that. So, and sometimes you can even lose your best gear in it. So you might be asking, if it's that risky, why we are taking the risk and why we fight it? So it's a mandatory if you want to complete the game, and there are a lot of rewards from it, including the elytra. Also, we can find different structures in the end called as the end cities with a very good loot in it. So, and also I didn't show you this, right? This is kind of like an AFK spot. You just this kind of build and place one slab over there, place water bucket over here, and you will be keep on moving and you won't stop. And this is a nice spot for AFKing and getting our resources. So you might be asking, what is an elytra and what are the other rewards we can get through fighting the ender dragon? So an elytra is a wing-like item, like a set of wings which you can wear, and you can use it to glide and also fly. So one of the fastest way to travel is elytra. We can find it in the end ships connected to the end cities. So that's not the only thing. That's one of the major thing, but that's not the only thing. Different stuff like shulker boxes, different kind of building materials, and a ton of levels from killing the dragon itself. So we got to know why we have to fight it. Then what are the requirements for the battle and why exactly we need those? So at the minimum you need some kind of weapon, or just your hands. Basically you can just keep on hitting the ender dragon, and you need a few blocks to build. So that's not the case here. The most important requirements are around 7. So 1, your best gear. 2, an ender chest. 3, At least a few stacks of building blocks. 4. A few potions. 5. Some kind of projectiles like which you can throw or shoot. 6. A few golden apples. 7. A water bucket just in case. So why exactly do we need these? First, your best gear. You definitely need it because you want to be fully prepared for this kind of fight, and get some armor with protection on it, at least iron armor. Second, ender chest, cause you definitely want to teleport your important or at least your backup stuff just in case if you die. Third, so if you don't know, there are 10 obsidian towers with end crystals on top of each one. There is one bedrock tower on which the ender dragon can stand. So these end crystals actually heal the ender dragon if it gets damaged. And these towers are around between Y76 and Y103. To get to the crystal, at least you need a few stacks of building blocks. 4. A few potions like strength, slow falling, and regeneration could aid you in the fight and makes it a little bit easier. So for the 5th one, we are a little bit away from our house. So yeah, this, if you imagine this as the 3x3 crafting recipe of a crafting table, this is how you craft an end crystal. And you can't just place the end crystal wherever you want. So you need one block of obsidian, and I think we'll place it over here. We need to place one block of obsidian, and we can only place this end crystal only on top of it, but we need to get rid of all of this. So yeah, one block, and there you go. So this is an end crystal. It has some kinds of letters, I guess, on it. So this is the crafting recipe. If you don't know, just look at it. Glass around it, an eye of ender in the middle, and a ghast tear under it. So this over here is highly explosive and sometimes even can kill you if you don't have enough protection. This will explode if it gets into contact with any item or your hand. And believe me, the explosion is bigger than the TNTs. So what you do is you get some kind of projectile like an arrow, and if I can shoot at it. And look at me. I had no protection. I had full health, and it even got rid of this, the item frames and the crafting recipe over here. This big is the explosion. So you just don't want to die in the middle of the fight. So that's what happens if you are in the range. So we got another ender crystal from that crafting recipe over there. Let's get closer. Let's place that if we can. Oh, okay. So this time we'll not do the same mistake. We'll get a decent distance away and we will shoot that with our arrow. But you saw, right, it can be shot with an arrow. And even like other projectiles like chicken eggs or snowballs gets the job done. Trident is also a good thing, but I do not recommend using tridents because even if you have loyalty on the trident, once a trident thrown into the void, you can't get it back. So let's get a snowball and let's try to shoot it. We can throw it by right clicking on it, and there you go. So this way, if you feel it's a little bit riskier to get close and punching it or shooting an arrow, you get a safe distance away from it, and then you can throw a projectile or shoot at it. 6. Get some golden apples if you can. So I'm here, let's fall down. We take some fall damage. So let's eat the golden apple. It will give some potion effects like regeneration and absorption for a few seconds so that you can heal back and don't die. And it's really great because it also helps with your hunger. 7. A water bucket, just in case if you are falling down, it can protect you from taking any damage. It also helps you with aggro endermen if you accidentally looked into their eyes and they got aggro. And if you place a water bucket underneath yourself, the enderman won't attack you because they hate water. So the last and final question. So we have got why the fight is important and what exactly to use during the fight. Now, how do you actually fight the dragon itself? So this question is going to be answered in the next video, and I'm actually gonna show you how to beat the ender dragon with this equipment. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, that will really help me a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. Peace out.